You how to find and remove duplicates. Two methods, one just finding duplicates and another just removing duplicates, and one method using COUNTIF to find and, in a sense, remove duplicates. So the first method people probably know, it's using conditional formatting. So if you select your section you want to find your duplicates in, then go to the Home tab, click on Conditional Formatting, then go to the Highlight Rules and select Duplicate Values. You'll get this dialog box and it'll already be set to duplicates. Click OK and it will highlight your duplicate values in your set. So that's one way to find them. If you were add a filter up here, you could just filter by color. This can slow down your computer if you have like a large data set. So another method would be to use COUNTIF. So if you put equals COUNTIF, so I'm going to scroll down and click tab, go to COUNTIF, then I'm going to select the range for my data, lock it in, and comma, and my criteria will be the row right next, or the column right next to it. So I'm just going to click that cell and leave it unlocked because I want to drag it down and get the count for that particular cell in this range. So if I click OK, I'm going to see that it appears 10 times in this range, which is what I see there. And if I scroll down, you can see that, yep, it appears 10 times in this range. So I'll be able to add a filter, say on this column, and then get the same result as I would here. If I wanted to just get the unique set, what I can do is actually first make sure that this column is sorted A to Z, so it looks like this. You know, your duplicate values are in order at least. And then write the same formula, but instead of locking this part in, I'm just going to lock in a part of it. So I'm just going to lock in the column D aspect of it. And that way, if I drag it down now, I get this kind of incremental or decremental, I think that's the right word, I don't really know, but I get this count that shows me, okay, this appears 10 times, and you can see here that it's just taking off the top every time I count it and making the range smaller that it's looking in to get that count. So when it gets to the bottom here, all I have to do, once I say copy this and paste those values, then I'll just be able to filter on the ones that are 1. I have a count of 1, and that'll give me my unique set of numbers in this range, and I can delete the rest of these or just keep them and just ignore them. Another method, so that's 2 methods to find and then 1 method to actually find and filter and remove, possibly using the COUNTIF function. Another method is another one that people are probably familiar with. It's the remove duplicates function in Excel. So for this one, if you go to data and then remove duplicates, here it'll give you another dialog box, and then it would probably automatically select the data you're trying to remove duplicates on. If you had more columns, it would show in that sense, and you'd just select that particular column. But here I'm just going to click OK, and you can see that it will tell me how many are removed and how many are unique left. The problem with this one is that it actually deletes the data, and if you don't select all the columns and you do remove duplicates, then it would only delete those columns and shift everything in one way, leaving the other column with all the other rows that you deleted. So that's why some other methods might be useful, or just know how to use remove duplicates and select the entire range that you're going to be removing from. And the last method here is advanced filter. Not too many people know about this one, and it's kind of cumbersome in a way, but one way you can use it, it's still in the data tab. If you go to advanced right here, click on it, it will probably automatically select the data that you're working with, similar to a pivot table. And then instead of filter in place, we're going to do copy to another location. The list range should already be selected. If not, then you could just click this and highlight your list range. Criteria range we're not going to worry about because we're going to click this checkbox, and this will act as our criteria range where you just want unique records only. And then we're going to do copy to, so you could just click this and then select the field you want your unique set to be in. So I'm just going to click J1 and then click OK. And you can see what this does is it keeps my original set and then gives me the unique set, similar to remove duplicates. So those are kind of 4 ways to find and remove duplicates. I think I have another set here. Yeah. So here I have another example on removing duplicates using the remove duplicates function with two additional fields, just to give you another idea of how this works. So if I click remove duplicates here, you can see that I have the columns that I want. So if I did remove duplicates without these two columns, that's basically saying that I only want to find whatever's unique here, and I don't care whatever's in these two columns. So if there's something that makes, say, 1, 2, 3 ba yeah, or ba no, and well, these first two rows, they essentially, if I looked at all the columns, those would be two unique instances. But if I just looked at the remove duplicates column, so this first one, it would only keep one instance of this 1, 2, 3 and delete all the rest because it wouldn't care about the other two columns. If I did care about the other two columns, I would check the checkboxes. If I only cared about one of them, then I would just click that one. So let me give you an example. So here I'm just going to click OK, remove the other two, and it should ignore the other 1, 2, 3s and all the other columns and just give me one instance of it. You could see there, that's exactly what it did. So I'm going to do it again, and this time I'm going to add in additional another field. So this is saying that I want only the unique values from remove duplicates and another field. So that basically means it's kind of like concatenating the two, saying I want to look at, say, 1, 2, 3 no and 1, 2, 3 yes are two different things, and those should be counted separately. So if I click OK on that, you could see that it actually keeps those two instances, and the rest were just kind of like duplicates of those two. And you could see that, yeah, if I just look at these two columns, those are duplicates of the first one. So that's essentially how it works with remove duplicates. Just make sure you select the right fields that you want to look at. Now I'll show you an instance of when it could go wrong. I'm just going to add another column here and just add another bunch of crap data. Right. Okay. So I'm going to select it to remove duplicates, and you can see that in my column set I don't have this other column selected. So if I remove duplicates, say just on the first column, you can see that it actually leaves this whole data set here. So if I needed this data set, I would have lost all this information. It would be shifted. So that's why it's important to actually include all the columns that you're working with when you do remove duplicates, and then do your remove duplicates. If it's not a column that you don't care about, then don't include it in your selection here, and then it would remove everything and shift everything up to match what you need to find those specific duplicates for those particular columns that you're interested in. Alright guys, so that's how remove duplicates works, and that's also how to find duplicates using the conditional formatting, the countin function, and then advanced filter, how to remove duplicates there. So I hope that helps. Thanks.